Full Throttle is the first game that we're going to take a look at for the Throwback Thursday, as I mentioned previously. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on the wiki here. I want to jump in and play the game. So that's you, the protagonist, Ben. Again, the game came out in 1995, released for DOS. One of the first games they released on CD. Take a look at these awesome old school graphics. Basically, you are the leader of a biker gang called the Polecats, and you are framed for the murder of a famous bike designer, creator, and distributor whom you respected, and you're framed for his murder. The bad guy is played by Mark Hamill, and the game's got pretty good reviews. Thankfully, they never launched any of the sequels because, as I mentioned back in the intro, they went full CG and it looked like crap. So let's load her up, see what we get. Alright, so we are in the remastered version. I do have my original install disc, but I wanted to see if the remastered version was worth playing. It looks pretty good. It looks mostly like they just touched up some of the audio files and kind of increased the resolution a bit. Thankfully, it does not look like they ruined it. So let's take a look at what we got here. Classic. I like being able to change that. We'll definitely do a quick comparison between that. Remaster controls, don't know what that is. Interesting. So this looks like they might have changed a lot. Game settings, subtitles, no. Text English, voice language, English. Remastered gameplay. I'm really curious what they've changed in here because, honestly, we want to play the original. Nothing else. And of course, when I change it off of full screen, it destroys my settings. Alright, so we'll drop the music down a bit. So it doesn't look too bad. I think we're good there. Bonus. We'll have to come back and check that at the end. I don't have anything in here. That's good. Let's fire up a new game. Now I am gonna have to skip some of the intro here for copyright reasons because I'm sure the Gone Jackals want their money for the intro. So we'll get as much as we can, but we'll skip the credit roll. So let's sit back and enjoy.
Whenever I smell asphalt, I think of Marine. That's the last sensation I had before I blacked out. The thick smell of asphalt. And the first thing I saw when I woke up was her face. She said she'd fix my bike. Free. No strings attached. I should have known then that things are never that simple. Yeah. When I think of Marine, I think of two things. Asphalt and trouble.
Rip Burger, you're dumber than dirt.
Oh, Mr. Corley, if you'd only listen to my plan, my vision.
I know your plan, Rip Burger. You're waiting for me to die so you can take over my company.
Oh, sir, that's horrible. I am not waiting for you to die.
You know I've never liked you, Rip. But you have business know-how and killer instincts that I respect.
Why, thank you, sir.
But this latest idea of yours, riding up to our shareholders' meeting with a gang of bikers? Who do you think you're fooling?
The shareholders, sir. It's good PR to be seen hobnobbing with real Corley Motors customers.
What do you know about our customers, Adrian? You've never even been on a bike.
Well, you know I'd be on one right now, sir, if it weren't for my destabilizing inner ear condition.
Ah, your ears are fine. It's what's between them that scares me. Now there goes some boys I could ride with. Step on it. Let's find out who they are.
Alright, we're going to fade the audio down there just because, again, I don't want to get sued to have the video killed for copyright infringement. But I remember when I was a kid, 96, I would have been 12. I think that's when I first played it. The demo came out, and I didn't buy it until '96. I remember the demo in PC Mag in '95 when the game first released. But I remember playing the demo and watching parts of this intro and just thinking this was totally badass as a kid. The voice acting, good quality, the cel-shaded animation, and just look at those animating GIFs, the way the art style looks, it just looks so cool and authentic and unique. You don't get that in 3D anymore. The way the characters look, the way they animate, there's so much attention to detail in all these little things. Animating shadows, moving shocks, the rotation of the wheel there. It just looks good. They don't make them like that anymore. And that's what I mean by we've lost something here. I love 3D and I love what it can do, but this type of style just works in this genre. And it screams awesomeness, and they don't put the story, they don't pour the passion into making them. Everything about this was just so well put together. And a full intro, you don't really see a lot of those. I'm really pleased overall because we are playing a remastered version and it looks just like the original except larger so far. So I'm very pleased with that. They didn't fix animations, they didn't clean any of it up, they just restored it, made it look a higher resolution in the game and all that stuff. So otherwise it looks just like I remember it, which is fantastic. Yep.
Hey, Ben. You know, Ben, we're broke.
Yeah,
And if some cash doesn't come our way soon, we're in big trouble.
relax. I have a feeling something's coming our way. Something big.
You better stay out here, Rip. This place is bikers only. All right. Who's the guy that drove over my car?
What could possibly be taking so long?
Maybe old man Corley got himself in trouble.
Yeah, maybe they took the old guy out back and worked him over with a 2x4.
An
Brains
appealing
are picky in the
notion,
brain.
but improbable. More likely he's boring them to death with some tale of the glory days.
But Malcolm, isn't that illegal?
Not back then, it wasn't.
So who do you ride with these days?
He rides with me. Although I'm sure he'd much rather be riding with your little club.
I told you to wait out in the limo, Rip Burger.
I thought you might like some help with your sales pitch, sir.
Sales pitch?
Yes, we have come here today to offer you and your men employment. Mr. Corley requires an escort to the annual Corley Motors shareholders meeting.
Does this look like an escort service to you?
You would be well compensated for your time, of course.
Not interested.
It's fairly obvious that you could use the money.
Listen, I said we're not for rent. The polecats are not goons for hire.
Not even if it were Malcolm Corley's dying wish.
Rip Burger? That does it. I'm gonna...
Hold on there, Malcolm. If you don't mind, I'd like to step outside with Mr. Ripburger for a little chat.
Excellent idea. And the doctor says he only has a few months to live.
That's bad news for all of us. He's not just a nice guy. He's also the last motorcycle maker in the country. What happens to Corley Motors if he dies?
Don't worry. I have a plan.
Bet you do.
And if you come to the shareholders meeting with us, you'll find out what it is.
No dice, Ripburger. The polecats are not thugs for rent. If you want to buy muscle, you should go find the Rottweilers.
The old man says it's the polecats or nothing.
Then I guess it'll have to be nothing.
And that's your last word?
That's it.
Well, I'd like to make you just one final offer. Bolus, take this coat and go get his motorcycle. We'll have to tie up this little 200-pound loose end. It'll need to look like an accident.
That stuffed shirt actually thinks I'll leave him in control of Corley Motors when I go. Boy, is he in for a surprise.
Hey, where's Ben going?
Your colleague has decided to accept our generous offer after all. As a matter of fact, he's gone on ahead to scout out the route.
He did?
Well then, let's roll 'em, boys.
So the cutscene earlier wasn't perfect. It kind of cut out. The audio wasn't there, and those the imperfections perfect, just like that. Not the right kind of fade. I know the controls. And that's it. You're kind of dumped in. That's actually a pretty decent setup to a game. You don't always get that. So when the mouse is on something colored like that, like the ground there, I can't really do anything. When I'm on something like that, I have the potential to open it. So click on the door and punch it out. And then I can grab the boxes.
I can't see any use for those. I'm not putting my lips on that.
Nostalgia.
Take that. Warning, do not play in or around dumpster. Do not kick dumpster. Do not sleep in dumpster. Usage of this container for disposal of human remains may be a violation of local health ordinances.
So many little hidden gems of humor. And that's what I love. Let's kick it again.
And that.
And there you can see that 2D walking issue. That's what I talked about previously. It doesn't look perfect, but again, that's the whole beauty of it. Can I grab the bike?
Some joker took my keys. I don't like that.
So I can walk up, I can come over here. Kind of an interesting dystopian future. Not really much to see or do.
That's where I came from. Nothing that way from me but a warrant. I'd never catch up to them on foot.
They give you the option to even see those things, and a lot of games wouldn't necessarily let you do that. They'd force you just to stay in this screen.
Open up. Open up. I fixed your door. It was sticky.
Look, I don't want no trouble. Just leave me out of this mess.
Good thing that's a badger.
Why?
'Cause if that were a dead polecat, I'd have to trash the place.
That bartender's voice sounds very familiar.
Play. Yeah, right. 15 guys with towels in their belts?
My graduating class from bartending school.
The monitor doesn't have any controls.
Alright, let's talk to the bartender.
Looks like you're out of customers.
Yeah, your gang took off with those well-dressed gentlemen. So what'll it be, Mac?
Alright. So, unfortunately, I'm going to have to get some fancy with the editing here because the game is rendering at my default monitor resolution, which is 5760 by 1200. So, the options for me to select are not on the front screen for you to see. So I'll have to shove those over. Anyway, we'll just go through some of the options.
Where'd everybody head off to?
What am I, the cruise director? Maybe they're up on the Lido deck.
I think you're in on this whole bum deal.
Yeah, well, what are you gonna do about it? What do you have?
I want to know.
I want to know who knocked me out.
Maybe you just passed out. You should learn to handle your liquor. You want something?
I'm looking for my keys.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
We're about to run out of options.
You gonna order something?
No. No. I've never liked nose rings.
Me neither, but someone dared me.
Alright, let's get rough.
You know what might look better on your nose?
What?
The bar. Now don't mess around with me.
All right, all right. I got your keys, but I don't know nothing. They had guns. They told me to stall you as long as possible.
Why?
I don't know. I overheard them say something about an ambush up the road.
What else?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Look, man, here are your keys, all right? Oh, someone did say something about killing you and making it look like an accident.
They didn't do too good of a job there. But why ambush the polecats? I'd better get moving.
I got my keys. Can't really do much with them.
The keys to my existence.
The scripting for these type of games has to be huge, and we'll talk more about that when we get to Phantasmagoria, simply because of how much that had. But any of these adventure games, they have so many options, so many different things that you can do that it takes a lot. Back to the music, I may have to mute.
When I'm on the road, I'm indestructible. No one can stop me. But they try.
Okay, then the clouds are animating. So I should get control of my bike.
Hey, ain't you the A#1 polecat honcho?
Yeah, and you're in my way.
Well, get used to it, bud. When the rock wheelers hit the road, we own it.
Look, I'm serious. Someone's ambushing the polecats.
Someone's ambushing the polecats? Oh, heavens! Whatever will we do?
That does it.
Come on, kitty! Let's get down!
PG violence.
Don't give up now!
Paid. That would be killing me and making it look like an accident.
I'd like to make you just
Something about making it look like an accident.
final offer.
Something about killing you and making it look like an accident.
I have a plan.
They had guns.
Malcolm Corley's dying wish.
Something about an ambush up the road.
I have a plan.
Man, this is gruesome. My editor better print these in color. Now I have to get you some help, I suppose. Ah, quit moaning. I know someone around here who can fix anything.
What are you?
I'm a mechanic, and apparently a pretty good doctor as well. My name's Maureen.
My name's Ben. Why did you hit me over the head, Marine?
You were in an accident. A reporter found you and brought you and your bike here.
My bike? What have you done with my bike?
Brought it back from the dead. Sort of like what I did with you. I need a little help getting it finished, though.
This is kind of where the demo took place in this town.
Who are you?
Maureen, remember? If that's too hard, maybe you should just stick with Mo.
Do you have a last name?
I prefer not to use it. What about you?
Same deal.
Then it's Ben and Mo forever, I guess.
This an authorized Corley Service Center?
Now, you could call this a Corley Service Center, but I don't have the official paperwork.
Ah, an illegitimate Corley operation.
I prefer to think of it as a renegade Corley operation.
Where'd you learn bikes?
I grew up working on them with my dad. One summer we did nothing but restore this old hardtail together. I mean, we scrubbed every bolt until it shined. But he took off one day and he never came back. So I switched to toasters.
Toasters.
You live in this town?
Well, Melonweed's not much of a town. What's left of it is sinking about a foot a year. People either learn to adjust or they leave, which is fine with me.
Not a people person?
I'm just better with toasters, that's all. You seem more concerned with me than your bike.
How's it look?
It looks better than it did, but you gotta help me out. The front forks are wasted, so you'll have to get some new ones. And someone stole my welding torch. Can you believe that? I can't finish without one. And last but not least, I patched up your ruptured gas tank, but you're out of fuel and I don't have any.
Well,
I gotta get out of this town, fast.
Trouble with the law?
Not in this county.
Then what's the hurry?
My gang's in trouble.
Polecats?
How'd you know that?
Big emblem on the back of your jacket.
They're headed for an ambush, so I gotta catch 'em.
We better get this bad boy back on the road then, huh?
I don't have any money to pay you with.
Hey, this one's free. I haven't touched anything besides a toaster for so long. Getting my hands on your hog has really been a pleasure.
Well, thanks.
Don't sweat it.
innuendo there.
Where am I supposed to find all this stuff?
You can hack it, tough guy.
Where am I gonna find new forks?
Well, they don't have to be new, just not broken into little pieces. You could start by asking Todd in the trailer across the way. He runs the junkyard.
How am I supposed to find your torch?
I don't know, set up a dragnet. Still can't believe someone would steal my torch. Who around here would do a thing like that?
Where's the gas?
Well, there's a whole tower full of it at the edge of town. I have this crazy, irrational intuition that tells me maybe it's worth checking out.
Actually, I think I can handle it.
Good.
End of conversation.
Well, I'll let you get back to work.
Let me know if you need any aspirin or anything.
Let's have a look-see.
Who's this?
Oh, that's me and my Uncle Pete. He took care of me after Dad split at this place he called the Mink Ranch. When he died, he left it to me.
You're a mink farmer?
Nah, that place went belly up long before he died. But I still go back there whenever I need to get away for a while.
Okay, he's wearing a pink frilly thing.
Wish this gas can was full.
Yoink. Yoink. So I got a hose and a gas can now. Not much else I can do here. Let's head out.
Oh, good, you're not dead yet. I might still get a quote.
I heard you saved my life.
Yeah, but don't worry. I wasn't trying to. I was just looking for some nice roadside disaster photos and you helped.
Who'd want a picture of me bleeding?
It's not the blood. It's the way you were, all twisted up like a pretzel.
Listen, I've got to stop an ambush.
Ambush? Really? Where?
Somewhere between here and Corville. My crew is escorting some VIPs to the Corley Motors shareholders meeting, and there's an ambush waiting for them somewhere up the road.
Yeah?
This is hard for me. I need...
Come on, man, spit it out.
Could you give me a ride in your car? I've got to stop this ambush.
You're right. We have to get to the ambush, all right. But I'm afraid I'm without wheels at the moment.
How did you get us here?
Hitched.
Well, I'd better be going.
All right, drive safe now.
Nice. So, when we were driving down the road, the clouds animated, the setup was nice, just looks good. Let's head on into town. Don't know why my guy walked the other way. To me.
Thanks for the lift. Now I got a quote for you.
Dun dun dun. Alright, so here's the town. Not a lot of places I can go, so we've got there. That's the gas tower, of course. Not really a lot here. Let's start with what's close. Now, it has been a long time since I have played this game, so while I remember aspects of it, I do not remember every little nuance. Oh, that song.
Either someone's doing some welding down there, or we're talking about some very sub-code wiring. Steel bars in the glass. Steel bars in the glass.
Alright.
It's even sadder looking inside.
So, we'll have to figure out how to get in. It's a very serious knock.
Who's out there? Hey!
I'm trying to do my art in here, buddy.
I don't got time to waste on bums like you. Yeah, you lousy, no boy.
I'm a friend of Moe's. I need...
Listen, I didn't take no welding torch. You hear me? I'm no crook.
So get off my back already. What do you want?
This is important.
Not to me, you freaky-looking hood. Now beat
Beat it.
I got a guy coming to look at my
Give you something to
eye.
look at.
So blow.
Boom. Well, he's a looker.
I'm not putting my lips on that. I think he's had enough. I think he's had enough. This view defines true beauty.
Alright, so we're in Todd's.
His decor has a strong carnival coin toss flavor to it.
So I didn't remember that I'd kicked the door down until I saw him in there with the cigar, and then I remembered kind of the look. But it's fairly intuitive that you can kind of figure out what they do. They set it up in a way to help you figure it out. Sound, all sorts of good stuff. Some really good art here.
I hope he's not trying to bring these to life or anything like that. Ouch. I had a dog with a funnel on its head when I was a kid. I don't collect art, and I also don't collect whatever that is.
One welding torch.
That's my welding torch. How'd you get it?
Oh, it was just lying around.
A pair of forks, little gas, and we're set.
Voice sounds really familiar. I'm gonna have to look up the actress. See if I can find out what else she's done. I couldn't remember that Brain had been in this either. I can't remember his name, but he's been in a ton of stuff. Alright, so we got Todd's done. We have the gas can and the hose. I collected those earlier for that. I'm not sure. Let's go check out Todd's. I think I'm gonna need something from there for the junkyard. Yeah. Man, it's all coming back to me. It took so long to figure out how to do some of these stupid things. You really have to just investigate every little thing that you see. I didn't remember that was here. But you really do have to go around and just kind of see what all's out here. And what you can do.
It's either dog food or this guy's dinner. I'm not putting my lips on that.
Alright, so now we got a lockpick and we got a T-bone steak. What a song. Alright, let's head over to... Can't believe I remembered that. It has literally been... How long has it been since I played this game? I got it in 96 when I was 12. And I think I last played it in probably 99, 2000. So over 18 to 20 years ago was the last time I played it. That is depressing. Todd's Junkyard.
Open up, Todd.
Yeah, I already knocked Todd out. So this one, not a whole lot I can do here. Fairly explanatory.
It comes out a hole in the bottom and goes over that pulley to the other side of the wall. Heavy looking.
So, I have to find a way to secure...
No lock. This should be easy.
Not so easy, because I have to find a way to secure that. So let's go take a look at the gas tower. It's starting to come back to me. It's incredible how much one cannot even think about this and then just remember everything that you need to. Let's get up here. Yep, that's what I needed.
The top of this fence is electrified.
Oh man, the memories and the jokes.
Tough-looking padlock.
Well, isn't it convenient that I have a lockpick? Achievements. Where do I need an achievement? Alright, let's take that lock. Why not? We'll have some fun here for a second. This part took me forever to figure out. We'll come back and do it in a minute, but man. That's the way he runs. Well, they didn't find anything of interest. Let's go back in. Good of them not to notice the door either. It's the nicest part of town with all the gas. Uh-oh.
All right there. I'm talking to you, boy. You are trespassing on private property.
Remain still, and we will not shoot you.
I'll get the safe fire before you do that, Floyd.
Sorry, boss. I got excited.
It's like a bad cartoon from the 80s, essentially. Oh, that's funny. Alright, let's do that one more time. There's one more way I can do that. And then we'll just get the gas since I'm here. Up we go.
Your last warning. We have been authorized by the powers of this here county to use deadly force to pursue criminals such as yourself.
Now stop moving so we can administer justice upon you.
Cheese it.
You're still alive, boy. You're under arrest.
Alright, let's get the gas since we're here. This took me so long to figure out. I just don't know. Nope, keep going. far enough.
Stop it, Sad. Don't get yourself more trouble than you're already in. We just want to talk with you, son. To maintain your position, just remember.
No, I'm not in the right position. I gotta find.
Look at him run.
I'll have to do it before I trigger the alarm to remember how to get there. Look at him run. All those different sayings. Alright, let's see if I can remember exactly where I need to hide. I think it's this one. Is this the right? Yep. Okay. Got it. For some reason I thought it was behind the tower itself, but nope, I'm behind one of the pumps. Run! I'll give you just about enough time to get there, too. Comes Leroy and Buck.
Remain where you... Hey, where is he?
I told you, I nailed him last time.
Well, who set off the alarm, Floyd?
Maybe somebody's just fooling with us.
No, it's him. It's that guy you keep missing.
Well, if you could hold this thing still while I'm shooting.
I'm going down for a closer look.
I don't see nobody. He must have run away.
Nah, we would have seen him running from the air. He must be hiding up in the tower.
We got him treed.
Let's go up and get him.
Yeah, you could tell the the model was something they didn't have a budget for on that because they never moved.
I don't trust anything without wheels. I don't touch anything without wheels.
Come on.
I don't trust anything without wheels.
Ah, there it
I
is.
don't touch anything without wheels.
Let's put this on the ground here. Maybe. Okay. No. Oh, dang it. Go back here. Put that there. Got to do some of these in the right order, which can also make it very difficult. And sure, I just happen to keep that in my pocket.
Hey, who's that down there in the yard?
It's him. Get him.
Where?
Over there. Quick, you go around the other side and we'll have him cornered.
Where'd he go? Let's call it quits, huh, boss?
No, let's call in reinforcements.
Oh, good. You get this from the gas tower?
Not exactly.
Just a pair of new forks and we're on the road.
I'm on the road, at least. All right. We'll get out of town, and then we'll call that done for part one here. Now, nostalgia doesn't hide the fact that that helicopter model was crap. Now, little Ben running through the town, he's just a static person. His feet don't really move that much to show anything unless you're sideways, and the FPS on him is just atrocious. But he looks a lot better than that helicopter did. And a modern game that was shot in this way, they could really utilize modern techniques. If you've seen something like Half Moon and some of the other newer takes on it, they've cleaned up a lot of the styles. They just don't have the soul that this one did. Some of these older ones. But they could really clean up some of the animations and make it a little better. But they really need to keep the 2D style. They got so much right with these.
Junk.
Oh, man. Whee! What a way to jump.
Ooh, fire damage. Forget about it.
Let's go over here. What do we got? Oh, we got Poochie. Uh-oh. Cheese it! Stupid way of running. Alright.
Down. Who needs dogs?
Alright, let's go take a look at the parts pile so I can make sure I know what I'm grabbing.
Just the kind of forks I need. Right on top.
Cheese it! This part took a long time to figure out as well. To the point where I got frustrated.
That's one ill-tempered mongrel.
But that made for a good demo getting through this first part. This one was really subtle. Really subtle. And I found this one out by an accident. The tower one, we were just kind of clicking all over the place because I was playing through that part with my older brother. We clicked on everything and finally saw him get hit and we're like, But alas, I already did it wrong. So through the magic of editing, we're going to fast forward so that we can just get down there again. Since you have to go at a snail's pace, you can't run. Run faster! Whee! Shoot. I think I put that in the right car. This dog is like T-bone steaks. Common trope.
Down. That's one ill-tempered mongrel.
Well, I would be if I lived here. Yeah. Alright. I gotta pick a different car. Different car. Whoops.
Here, Poochie Pooch. Pooch. Bon appetit, mud.
Alright, now let's head up top. That's kind of how I found the top part. I moved the mouse around and saw the up arrow. And then I realized that I could walk along the wall there by accident. And then when I was here, I figured I could climb the tower. So, yay. No. Gotcha, Poochie. Let's hop out. Let's go get some folks and then hit the road. These forks don't look quite complete.
Nice forks. Where'd you find them?
Right next to the knives and spoons.
Well, that's it. Wait outside for a minute and I'll finish her up. I'm working on a surprise.
I hate surprises.
All right, here she comes. Am I cool or what?
You're amazing. I should crash that thing every day. So what's the surprise?
Oh, just your average everyday pre-regulation destroyer class solid fuel recoil booster.
You're serious?
Yes.
But only the vultures.
I have my connections. Now, are you gonna try this thing out or not? Ooh, wish I had a camera.
I wish I had some way of paying you back.
You're scaring away my regular customers.
Bye, Mo.
Send me a postcard from the ambush.
Audio delay. That's unfortunate. Yeah, the audio's running slow. There it goes. Super fast. Synchronization issue. Must be something in the remaster.
All right, look lively. He's a sneaky one.
This time he ain't getting past us.
See him?
Nope.
Keep looking.
Oh, we're back in town. That's the way I need to go, and that's the alternate way.
The ambush is the other way.
Walk faster, dude. It's like a cartoon now. I don't like that the audio is so slow. That's kind of unfortunate. Sorry about that.
You hear that?
He's back at the gas tower.
He's got a lot of nerve, that piece of trash.
Let's get him.
All units follow me.
Like little UFOs.
Ben, how'd you get behind us?
Where are the suits?
Corley's making a pit stop. He has a bladder the size of a thimble, man.
Ripburger?
Haven't seen him in a while. Ben, man, what's the deal? Did you find something up the road? Are we headed for trouble?
No. We're in it.
Put my head in a basket, 'cause I'd had a tank full. When she blew my gasket, I surely was thankful. Till I head for the skies up above. It's a woman with wheels that I love.
Come on, old man. I gotcha. Now, do something incriminating, like ambush something. Aha, the plot thickens.
You shouldn't have laughed at me in those board meetings, Malcolm.
What a psycho.
Gotcha. Hey, look what I found in the bushes.
What is that?
It's a chokehold. Come here and I'll demonstrate.
It's got a camera.
I'll get her.
No. Nestor will take care of her. You have an important engagement with the rest of the Corley family.
Right.
But don't forget to destroy that camera.
Yeah.
Now then, Malcolm, how about one for the road?
Corley? Corley.
Ben! I guess Rip Burger couldn't wait for natural causes. Just like him to hit a man when his fly's down.
Ripburger did this to you?
Yeah, he knew I was dying, and he knew that my will would put him out of a job. He wants to take over Corley Motors, Ben. Sell it off to foreigners, lay off workers, start making minivans. You understand me? Minivans! Oh. You gotta hurt him for me, Ben. Promise me you'll hurt him bad.
I promise.
I want my daughter to take over the company.
You have a daughter?
Yeah, and she's a real mechanical genius, Ben. Rebuilt her first carburetor when she was 4. I used to call her the diaper dynamo. Find my daughter, Ben. Find Maureen.
Maureen? Ripburger's way ahead of me. I just hope Maureen can handle herself until I get there.
Gun, I understand. Why'd he bring a camera? Who does this guy work for? Corley Motors.
Nestor, what's that moving over there by that pile?
I don't know, Rip, but I think that pile is Bolus.
Yes.
There's Mo's shack, but I don't see the limo. Maybe I beat them. On second thought, maybe I didn't. Here's Mo's picture of her and her Uncle Pete at his mink ranch. She said she went there whenever she needed to get away for a while. That's pretty much my only lead right now. Looks like someone searched this place in a hurry. Nothing left but debris, except for that smashed up camera. Back's open. No film inside. Mo said she didn't have a camera.
The plot thickens. Dun dun dun. Nothing I can interact with here, unfortunately. Camera, random debris.
Here's Mo's picture of her and...
We know that already. Alright. So, we have found pretty much everything we can. Let's save the game. Melon weed, and I'm 33% through the game already. Wow. It goes a lot faster when you know what you're doing. Alright, well, I think that is where we will call it for today. Hope you enjoyed the first part. That was just a little more than the demo. As soon as you get out of melonweed, whatever it's called, after you get past the gas tower and you drive out of town, that's the end. You don't get to see the stopping of the cops over the road, and then you go back and get them. That's all back in the full game. So that was basically us playing through the demo for it, so not too bad. That demo probably provided me about 9 hours of gameplay when I was 12 because I had no idea what I was doing. It's not so bad. I still like the game. It's nostalgic. I don't like that audio thing. Hopefully it's only temporary, but we'll see. They did a pretty good job with the remaster. I'm glad that they kept the music. They kept the cel-shaded graphics. The look, the feel didn't change. They didn't, as far as I can tell, they didn't replace anything. I know in the Monkey Island 2, I think it was, remake or remaster, whatever, they replaced the look of LeChuck and made him look more friendly, and it does not work for me. I don't even want to play that one because of that. But this one so far seems pretty good, true to the original, so I'm fairly pleased. So thank you for that. We'll see you in a week or two when we do another. We'll probably get another 30% through the game. We'll see. We'll just kind of do this in stages to get through it. So far, I'm enjoying the trip down memory lane. I hope you're enjoying looking at it. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.